Y'all think these YouTubers with 2 million subscribers went knocking on 2 million doors? No. Y'all did that for them. Do it for us.
Do it for us. Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to Wine Down Wednesday. It's your girl Kai.
I'm TNT. Hey y'all.
And we are
just two dope black women
tasting, discussing, and spilling tea over wine.
Over wine.
And Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
It is almost 2021, thank God.
Yes.
And we are here today to do a special episode for you guys. In regards to our New Year's type of drinks. So we'll be reviewing a Prosecco and a Champagne.
Ooh.
So the two that we have today that we're going to be reviewing, we have Moet, which is a popular champagne. That champagne is from France. And we also have Marca Prosecco, which is a pretty popular, affordable price Prosecco that a lot of people use as well. Which one are we doing first?
Let's do the champagne first in honor of New Year's Eve.
Moet, popping bottles. Probably seen in a lot of your favorite rappers' videos or their favorite rappers' videos. So retail price, they usually range between $55 to $58 a bottle. And Moet was actually created in 1869, so it's been around for a very long time. What I thought was pretty interesting about the Moet champagne is that it actually does have a few different wines that's blended in it. So it's actually blended with a couple wines, and one of them is Pinot Noir. Has the body similar to a Pinot Noir, the suppleness from a Pinot Meunier, and the finesse of a Chardonnay. So you're going to get like pretty much kind of simple notes that we may be used to. So that's good to know as well. We're also going to be expecting notes of apple, fresh nuts, and citrus or lemon. Okay, so you ready to taste it?
Yes. Ooh, yay. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You pouring or I'm pouring?
You can pour yours.
Okay. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at it.
Oh, that's going to fizz down to nothing.
Yes. Where's some more? Yes. Yay. Happy New Year. That's going to be my favorite part. That's always my favorite part of New Year.
Don't like how it smells. It smells
weird. Champagne smells sour.
It smells like something sat out.
And then you probably wouldn't smell champagne because of the bubbles in your nose. But let's taste it. Okay. I hate champagne. And I still hate champagne.
You don't like it?
I don't like champagne. I never have. Yeah.
No?
I've never.
That's the first time she ever said no.
I've never liked champagne, y'all. It's the bubbles I don't like. I don't like how bubbly it is, how it dries out your mouth. This is a brut champagne by Moet. And champagne does nothing for me. I don't like bubbles in my drinks. So sparkling wine, champagne, Prosecco is not my favorite. The only time I like champagne or Prosecco or sparkling wine is if it's with a mimosa.
I'm sitting in somebody's section and they got Moet. I will pour a glass. Definitely will.
Okay, yeah. Well, we at Club Nonchalant. It's the hottest club in all of the United States of America. I mean, you know, it sounds good. And we in the VIP section because we rich. You know, Wine Down Wednesday, we finally got our 500 subscribers.
Where y'all at, though?
And we got rich. And now we out here balling. We balling out here. I wouldn't drink this.
You wouldn't drink it if it was free?
No. I don't like champagne. Bring me a anything else. I'm drinking this though.
Are you getting the notes that it say we should get? Or you just don't taste nothing because you don't like it?
I do taste apple-y perry. I get apple-y perry. And that's about all I can pull out.
I could taste a little bit of the citrus, but it's not strong.
Would I buy it again? No. Would I drink it if it was free? No. I don't like champagne in a car. I don't like it by the bar. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, because this is
Have you had any other champagnes that you can compare it to?
I've had a lot of different champagnes in situations where it was New Year's Eve celebrations and things like that. But I don't remember the names of them. But yeah, I'm not a champagne drinker. Maybe if it was flat and didn't have any bubbles.
Okay.
It'd be wine.
The Moet has 12% alcohol. I gave you the price point around that $50 to $60 mark. And for both of them, the Prosecco and the Champagne, you're going to be expecting about 3 to 4 carbs per serving ounce, which would be the 5 fluid ounces. So
let's see what pairs well with Champagne. So Champagne pretty much is going to pair well with everything.
Anniversaries, parties, clubs.
Yes.
Baby mamas.
Baby mamas. Yes. All of it.
Lit.
But when it comes to the foods you're going to eat with it, you pretty much can eat anything with champagne. Like literally anything. But it's more recommended that if you're going to do a brut style champagne like we're doing here, that you would do steak, white truffle, fried potatoes, citrus, fried chicken, lobster, and caviar. Oysters as well. So those are the things that's going to pair well with the champagne.
Real rich bish.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so next we're going to talk about the Prosecco that we have, which is from the brand La Marca.
Oh.
It's a twisty. We thought we was going to do the...
That was very lackluster.
Ah, dang.
But the Moet made the pop sound, but I opened it before we started filming, so...
What can we do? So the Prosecco, the La Marca Prosecco, is actually retail priced at $14.99. I'm pretty sure you can find a range depending on where you go. And we're going to be expecting crisp, refreshing, and delicate floral palette for the notes. So, see what that's about. Oh, let me finish this.
Yeah. Ooh. But you hear. So for me, y'all, I'm so sorry. For multiple reasons. But the bubbles. Ooh.
Okay, so I'm looking to see if I can compare the body.
It's so pretty because the color is a champagne color. So I wonder if we named the color champagne after champagne or if champagne was named champagne after the color.
Well, I'm going to go with the champagne was made first and then the color champagne came. I mean, Moet said 1869. We were still slaves.
Ooh.
Were we?
Ooh.
That's what
yes.
So.
Yes. That's going to be a tea bag. Ready?
This will smell better. Oh, and then make me think of when Issa Rae and Lawrence had met up for their date. And he was like, she want a Prosecco. What did she get with him at?
He said something like vodka. Shot. She puts a shot of liquor in her champagne.
Oh, I should try.
Now I'll be interested in trying that. Happy New Year!
How can I do that?
Okay.
This one a little bit more smooth.
I like this better. I wouldn't.
It's more tolerable for you?
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it because, okay, so I was wrong. I thought Prosecco had more bubbles than champagne. I lied. Champagne has more bubbles than Prosecco. And this one is, I would do this. Now, this is what is it, the La Marca? La Marca Prosecco is like a really, really popular Prosecco. And that's the one that people use a lot for mimosas and, champagne too. But I like this one. It's better. It's much better than Moet. I don't know. It's sour.
Yeah, I don't get the notes that they say. It is crisp.
Yeah.
I get that. Definitely. But I don't taste florally.
No, there's no flowers in this one. But
maybe a little, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, champagne. I mean, do you really wine taste champagne? No, champagne you just drink to celebrate, I guess. But since it's New Year's Eve and the beginning of the new year, we just wanted to, do something a little different for y'all. So let's see what pairs well with Prosecco. Pairs well with seafood and like savory cheeses, cured meats, like your salami and things like that, and fruits. So kind of like any fruit you could do with Prosecco with. And now I have seen people put fruit in their glass with their Prosecco, or this is why Prosecco is probably perfect as a mimosa, because you put the fruit juice and you put the Prosecco in there. And then so experts recommend that you pair a Prosecco with prosciutto wrapped dates, because you get the sweet and the savory, and that's supposed to be really good with the Prosecco. And then it's also supposed to pair well with Asian dishes and Thai noodles or sushi. So I'd be interested in that.
Me, sweet and savory could be your chicken and waffles that you're having at brunch, sis.
Well, I'm really excited about trying this. I love sushi. And so I would be really excited about trying this with some sushi.
So do you feel like you would be able to drink that?
Prosecco with sushi, I would try it. I would probably not buy. Okay, I would buy Prosecco or champagne again, solely for the purposes of having it with the mimosa. I mean, with pineapple juice, because I like pineapple mimosas. So that would be my sole purpose of buying it again. So I got a mimosa, because I love mimosas.
I mean, I would buy the La Marca again. Moet, I feel like it's just too expensive for me to be buying, but I would definitely drink it if it was free. Yeah, I don't really care for it that much for me to spend $60 on it. The La Marca is recently priced at $15, so I could buy that. And I wouldn't drink that whole bottle though, definitely not. Maybe like a glass.
With juice as a mimosa.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But you know how we like our mimosas more.
Champagne and juice.
The little spray bottle. Did you see that?
Oh, yes. Yes, I saw that.
I said how me and my friends like our mimosas. It was filled up with champagne and it had a spray bottle with juice.
Oh, juice. That is hilarious.
Hey, April and Sandra, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all remember?
If y'all still with us right now up until this point, drop an emoji in the comments. And the emoji we want y'all to drop is the cheers. The two little champagne glasses cheersing together. So if y'all still with us up to this point, we're asking you to put that emoji down in the comments.
Go down in the comments.
Let us know who with us. All right, so the wine facts that I'm bringing you guys today is about the difference between champagne, Prosecco, and sparkling wine. A lot of people might think that they're all different, and they're pretty much the same, your champagne, your Prosecco, and your sparkling wine. So to be categorized as champagne, it has to come from the Champagne region of France. For it to be categorized as a Prosecco, it has to come from Veneto, Italy, or the Veneto region of Italy. And for it to be categorized as sparkling wine, it has to come from Ghetto, USA.
And we had a problem with that today, searching for our wines. A lot of stores was pushing off California champagne, which would not be an authentic champagne, which is why we had to go with the Moet. Right.
So if you see California champagne on the bottle, that is not a true champagne. It's a sparkling wine from Ghetto, United States of America. So, and I'm not talking about the ghetto. I'm talking about United States of America in the world is the ghetto.
Yeah, it's pretty ghetto.
Let's get into our tea bag segment. You guys should be familiar with this by now. We're going to do our third tea bag. What are we going to do for our tea bag today?
Well, since it's been a crazy year. And you know, a lot of people set resolutions for the new year and want to do something different for the new year. We're going to talk about reflect on how our 2020 went from our perspective, and what we want to do differently or set a goal for 2021.
Okay.
Whether that's personal, business, or whatever.
Okay.
Do you want to start or should I?
Happy New Year!
I keep forgetting my horn.
So reflections of 2020. 2020 was definitely a very challenging year, I'm sure, for everybody out there. So I know that when I talk about my reflections of 2020, a lot of you guys may be able to relate, but I'm going to start from, where it kind of started in January. So let's start. 2019, I lived my best life. Okay? I was out here jet setting all over the world.
She was.
I was out here.
City girl.
I was trying. I was trying to be the city girl ambassador. So 2019 was just one of those years for me that, I had a lot of life changes. So I was like, I'm about to get out here and I'm about to live my best life. And so I did that. So coming into 2020, everybody was like, 2020, perfect vision. This is going to be my year. I don't usually make those proclamations, but I will say that 2020 started rough for me. Like, I was in Las Vegas at the beginning of 2020 for New Year's Eve. I was in the end of what ended up being a really bad breakup for me. And so 2020 started off bad for me. It started with a breakup, basically. So a relationship that I thought was going to stand the test of time, and it didn't. So that's how 2020 started for me. So let's fast forward a little bit. So, around February or whatever, we're all planning our family trip to Vegas because we go twice a year. We go in February and we go in August. So we're all hearing the buzz that there's this coronavirus coming, they got this coronavirus in China.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, wait a minute. We're going to Vegas in February.
And Chinese New Year.
This Chinese New Year in February. And everybody, a huge amount of people in China come over to Vegas for Chinese New Year. So I'm all concerned. Like, what does this mean for our trip to Vegas? Like, what we gonna do? Like, blah, 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 whatever. So then the U.S. closed their borders to China. So then I'm like, okay, we're going to be fine. We good. So then we go to Vegas.
We had fun.
Vegas was fun. We had a good time in Vegas. We always have a good time in Vegas. So, stuff blow up with the whole breakup I went through or whatever. And then, I'm in Vegas trying to live my best life. And that whole thing just like crashes and burns finally. Like, it was over, but now it's really over, So then on top of that, I'm still working for myself, self-employed, business is starting to not be as lucrative as it previously was in 2019. It was just a lot going on. And then, this coronavirus, so I had to literally stop my business that I do to kind of like the safer in home order, and I'm like, dang, if I'm not moving around or I'm not out and about, I'm not making any money. So that was rough for me. So then, our family had a meeting. We decided to, quarantine together, and we just kind of had our plan or whatever. But 2020, it was rough. Like, I, am an advocate for therapy. And I feel like my therapist helped me through 2020. Like, we met weekly, over the phone, because of, the quarantine or whatever. And she literally helped me so much get through this because this stuff could depress people. A lot of people committed suicide. A lot of people contemplated suicide. A lot of people, had it rough. And then for those people who live alone, being quarantined and that whole thing, it's just 2020 was rough in so many ways. It was rough, so it's almost over. It went slow, but fast at the same time.
Yeah, some parts.
Yeah. So give us a synopsis on your 2020.
2020 for me, it's kind of hard to explain it because yes, it was a rough year, but when I look inside my circle, or personally for me, it was more so a progressive or a blessing year. Like I felt like this was my time to actually sit down and like really take a look and reflect on who I am as a person, working on myself inside and out, working on my relationship with my child, trying to become a better mom, being a better partner, and all of those things. I was able to really dive deep and try to get those things rolling and be who I wanted to be. So it was more so like a really uplifting myself to who I want Kaya to be. And I thank God for 2020. For me, it wasn't that bad. Like, of course, everything outside of my four walls or whatever it's horrible. But for me, for inside my four walls, inside my core, inside my circle, I felt like it was a blessing.
I would like to add to that. And it was
much needed.
I would like to add to that because I did give you guys the negative side of 2020. Let me talk about the positive aspects. And I thank you for saying that because there were some great things that came out of 2020. You know, me and one of my best friends have always joked about the whole world coming to a pause so that we could just chill, so we could relax, so we could just kind of like get our thoughts together and, you know, reset. 2020 was a reset.
Yes,
and I will say that 2020 was a blessing in that I saw God provide for me in a way in which let me know that everything was going to be okay, you know, through this. So yes, it was a much needed break, a much needed rest. The U.S. is so fast paced and everything we do, workaholic and moving, that there was a moment where we all had to slow down. And you have to appreciate that. So I definitely do appreciate that aspect of 2020. And yeah, it did allow us to grow closer with certain people in our lives. Like, you know, me and my mother and my brother, you know, we spent a lot of great quality time together, you know, watched some great movies together, had some great conversations, you know, just loved on each other, you know. So I do believe that there were some negative aspects of 2020, but then there were some positives. And then also thanking God for the fact that we did not catch the coronavirus, you know, so we made it through this whole year and beyond because I rebuked that, you know, in the name of Jesus. So we're not going to be, getting involved with any of that. But I just thank God for protecting us, for providing for us, you know, for watching over us and for keeping us protected against, you know, a lot of things that were going on this year. But this year, you're right. It wasn't all bad. It wasn't. You know, I did a lot of healing this year, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of growing. You know, everything I do daily is to be a better version of TNT. You know, so this year kind of elevated that too, you know. So, yeah, 2020 wasn't all bad. I do have to agree with you on that one.
What's your 2021 manifestations or goals or things you want to do or accomplish?
Okay. So, a couple of my prayers for 2021 that I'm praying that God will manifest and materialize. I haven't really put too much thought into this, but I do know what I want for myself for the future. So I definitely am trying to decide what the second half of my career is going to look like, because that's a constant, right? So I don't really necessarily want it to look like what it looks like now, but I thank God for the freedom that I have right now. So I would love to be able to have an elevated, escalated means of, you know, abundance of financial, you know, stability with also being able to maintain the freedom that I have now. You know, so contemplating, you know, what that's going to look like, I don't know. I'm still in constant prayer over that because that is huge, right? So wanting God to reveal that to me and make it so, you know, so I can stop trying to, you know, figure out what that is. And then also, you know, I'm always open to love.
I know you are, honey.
Yes, I am. Love is me. Love is the epitome of my being. So I am, you know, hoping that God manifests real love in my life. You know, so someone who, you know, genuinely and truly genuinely and truly cares about me, loves me, is concerned about me, makes me a priority, because I'm going to do all of that and more for them. So, hoping that, God brings, a special guy, into my life. So that, but love is always on my agenda. What else? Just continued protection from God, which is always so. Provision. God just continuing to provide for us above and beyond what we, think and or imagine, because that's real. Because we imagine stuff in like a box, but God wants to do so much more for us, and I'm ready to receive the more. What else? I don't. Let me get back to you on that. Let's see what Kai says. And then,
well, for me, for 2021, I just want to continue to progress. Right now, I feel like I am in a point in my life where I'm at peace.
Yes.
Within myself, with who I am. And I just want to continue to love on Kaya, so that I go into 2021, 2022, 2032, just knowing that in my heart, I'm going to be who I am, and I'm going to be unapologetic about it.
Yes.
And I'm going to go through life having that protection of myself with the help of God, and knowing that I'm okay with where I'm at and who I am at the current point in life.
That's beautiful.
I'm also trying to buy a home.
And she will.
So if you see a new living room, live from a new living room in 2021, then you would know that I have accomplished that goal.
Yes, she will. And we're going to also have y'all drop houses when she do. In the comments. Drop cash apps. That is so interesting, because I was asking people on Twitter, do strangers really send y'all cash apps? And they say yes. And I said, maybe I should drop our cash app. But, yeah. And so a lot of the things that I didn't mention that I would like to manifest in 2021 are things to me that are just a given because of who my personality is. So when you talk about peace, that's just who I am, as that's just a given. That's me. But progression.
You can be peaceful, but that doesn't mean that you are blocking or protecting yourself from people who are not so peaceful to you.
Well, see, in 2018, I had declared and decreed that anybody who is disrupting my peace will be eliminated. So that's
canceled.
Did. So that was in 2018, and I meant that, and I stand on that. So if you're not contributing to my peace, if you're disrupting my peace in any way, shape, fashion, or form, you're done. And when I'm done, ask people, she's done. I'm always asking for fun, laughs, kicking it, just enjoying myself, because it's what I like to do, is who I am. But there are many, many more things that I'm asking for, praying for, manifesting into, or wanting to come into 2021, but that's between me and God and my Bible journal. But for the things that I just off the top of my head want, that's those.
That's good. That's our tea bag for today.
Yeah.
Before we leave you guys, we do want to remind you that we are still on the road to 500. And we are still looking for you to share this video with all of your friends and family. Any of your personal wineoisseurs you have in your life, or winos, or whomever. Send it to them via text message. Send it to them via Facebook. Copy the link. Have them check us out.
Yes.
We're trying to really do this giveaway.
They don't want the giveaway.
As soon as possible.
Y'all don't even understand what we have in this giveaway. Y'all don't get it. This giveaway is so bomb. But y'all staggering or slacking. Y'all slacking on wanting the stuff that we have in this giveaway. Dude, whoever win this giveaway, you're going to be so geeked when you get this stuff. But y'all don't want to win. They don't want to win. You know who should win?
Don't snap on them.
Oh, okay.
We got to be nice.
Because we tired of y'all.
We going to snap on y'all next Wednesday, though, because we don't get 10 more subscribers.
I'm telling you. We've been stuck. Let me tell y'all something. We tired of y'all. Okay?
No,
okay, we not. Okay.
Because they might unsubscribe.
We love y'all. Y'all know we love our wineoisseurs. But y'all wineoisseurs got work to do. Y'all got to get 500. Cool. Oh, y'all. y'all. Y'all got work to do. It's going to take work for y'all like it's taking work for us. Just Happy New Year.
I feel like we're drunk.
So, champagne and Prosecco is effective. Y'all...
Go finish your story.
Okay. Y'all have work to do. Y'all have to share this video. Now, you guys are subscribing. But we're trying to figure out why y'all not sharing. How much money did we charge y'all to share these videos? $0. It costs $0 for y'all to share these videos. So I'm expecting some shares. And Ty, the next time I see you share somebody post on Facebook and it's not our video, 3 o'clock after school. Yeah.
Put that daddy elbow on you.
But no, we love you guys. And for everybody who does consistently watch our videos, and for those of you that don't consistently watch our videos, we love y'all because we are love. It's who we are.
And we have a lot of things planned for you guys for 2021 as well.
We do.
We started this channel in September. We have reached 375-ish subscribers in this short amount of time. So we know that we can get there. We just need your assistance.
Yep. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. Enjoy your 2021. If you have anything you want to share, please share it in the comments. We are still accepting topics for Teabag.
Yes.
And our next videos, will be the Jamaica vlog.
Ooh.
So thanks for joining us for today. Please make sure you're following our Instagram page at wine_D_Wednesday. I'm your girl Kai.
I'm TNT.
And cheers. Happy New
Happy New Year.